in the air.
So friends, welcome to the Joe Irish and Shireen podcast, episode 27. Thanks very much for fucking joining us. And then obviously we have the fantastic and the great looking but fucking extremely paranoid about how you look week in, week out. And I know we're all vain. We have the paranoid Shireen with us here, and then we have the amazing Jamie. I'll give it up for Jamie over here. Jamie is a legend. So we're going solo. We're going solo. Is that what your man sings? Jason Durrell, is that his name?
Is it? Solo?
We're going solo.
Are you going low?
Anyway, we're going solo because we've no guests this week. We have a guest.
We have guests lined
we
up,
have
but
guests
we decided to.
The guest we've been trying to get this guest on ages, haven't we?
Yeah.
And she's been unwell.
She's unwell. Yeah.
Yeah, and she's been unwell.
But she's coming on.
She's going to be on. We're going to get her on. Do you want to say what it is?
I don't mind saying,
yeah,
of course. So we will be having my good friend.
Your good friend.
And superstar of the Miss Brown's Boys show.
Brown.
Mrs. Brown's
MRS.
MRS. Okay, Joe. Joe.
I'll slap you now in a minute, I swear to God. This is gonna... I'll slap you. If you call me Jay, your fucking boyfriend, whatever that you keep going on about.
No.
Come on. Don't fucking start me.
Anyway, let's get back to the beautiful Miss Eilish O'Carroll, a.k.a. Winnie McGugan.
Winnie, she plays a fucking great character.
She plays a blinder.
What a rapid character.
She's brilliant.
That Brendan
really
O'Carroll wrote. And I get it's one of them programs, like, it's like, you know what I mean? It's fucking huge, isn't it, as well, though, in so many places.
Yeah, they do amazing. You know, the story of that, which I don't know if we're allowed to tell, but Eilish might tell us anyway. You know, the story of how they got onto screen on with the BBC and the RTA and stuff. It's a great story of how they became who they are. Yeah, so maybe Eilish will intrigue us and tell us about that.
Maybe we should get her to tell her. And then the other thing as well, I did hear about how he became Mrs. Brown. Like, he had the character wrote. The character was... So did you hear this bit?
No.
So the character was wrote. Mrs. Brown... The character was written, okay? And he had a Mrs. Brown actress coming to do the bit. And when they went to record the pilot part of it, like the very first one, they hadn't got... The actress wasn't there, apparently. This is Brendan O'Carroll has told the story somewhere else. And I heard him telling it, and then he says that he just stepped in for it. I think it was nearly on the radio. It was a radio production that they started off with. Mrs. Brown was recording as a skit on the radio, and they said the woman didn't turn up, and he's like, I'll do it, and then he didn't, and he recorded it. Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? Isn't it?
It's brilliant.
And then he recorded it, and then he played it to the executives or whoever's going to go.
Yeah.
And then he goes, but the originally, he goes, no, you can't get someone else now. You have to do that.
You have to do it now. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that's
it. Eilish to tell us that as well.
Well, if she knows that.
Yeah.
I'm sure she does. It's her brother. It's her brother, isn't it?
It's her brother,
yeah. It's her brother, yeah.
So she knows a lot about him, you know,
I'm
and
sure
the
does.
shows.
Okay. Anywho, she's not here. So
but she will be.
On about
she
her.
will be. And we have some other great guests lined up. We have Gail, we've good few.
Yeah, we've a good few.
Yeah, we've got very interesting characters.
I was on the verge of asking a famous Hollywood actor.
Who's that?
Today, only a couple of hours ago, to come on.
Oh, here we go. Jamie, you ready?
No, it's not a fucking lie. Why do you think
it's not a lie? It's a joke.
It's not a joke.
Give us because I'm going Hollywood.
You always fucking punch in as if I'm going to tell a joke. So let me tell a story. Sorry, sweet. Are we just this now? We just give out to each other.
We do. It's like
no. So I'm on it. You know, I'm working. I work out in Ardmore Film Studios.
That's right.
And I'm on a season 2. I don't want to say the name of it. Yeah. I'm on a season 2 of this. Very popular, by the way, TV program that's big. It's huge in America.
Yeah,
but the actor, so we met the actor. He's one of the actors in this, and he was there, and I met him last year, and he came out to do this. We were building a set, and he came out and he's just walking. He's like, "Fucking amazing guys! You are fucking superstars doing this." And I want to hear just swearing, like fucking loads of swearing in the background. I was like, "Who's this?" Pretty fucking mad going. I looked around and straight away I recognised him from The Wolf of Wall Street. He was an actor in that as well. I was like, oh, that's your man now.
Who's this? Leonardo DiCaprio?
Not Leonardo DiCaprio, no. And then he was in that, and he's in this new second. And then today we were sitting out having our lunch al fresco, because the weather was nice. So we were sitting outside the studio, all the plasterers having our lunch, and he fucking bounces in between, because we got told to shut down. You have to shut down. They're doing a test. They do the lights and the camera and a little test. And we were all kicked out, sort of, having our lunch. And he starts walking around straight away. He was like, "Hey!" And he recognised me, because we spoke on the last movie. I was like, "Oh man, it's nice to fucking see you," whatever. You know what I mean? And he stood there talking to us for ages, telling about his family's from America. And he landed late last night, and he had a few points in Dublin and all. And he said he fucking loves coming over here. And he's like, my family's Irish and that. He goes back years. But then I was like, shit, I should have fucking said to him. I was embarrassed because I was with the other plasters, and he would have went, "Yeah, sure, you bag."
Not if the interview had said No,
but what I mean, he probably would have said yeah out of no awkwardness. Oh, by the way, if you can't see the camera, I'm in my fucking walkies. This is what I look like.
This is what Joe looks like on a daily basis.
I was in my walkies, and I was going to ask him, I was going to say, fuck, I should have asked him. But I'm going to see him again, because he's going to be recording. I might ask him. He'd probably tell us to fuck off.
Probably will, but look.
Listen, I learn from the best. You just ask everyone everything, don't you?
Everyone everything, yeah. It's not a bother to me.
It's the way to do it, though, isn't it?
I'll tell you who I emailed today.
Who?
Maybe he'll listen.
Who?
There's a guy I've been following for a while.
Yeah.
Online
or like fucking in the street?
Well, that too. But let me see. I sent the email to Running with Aiden.
Running with Aiden.
It's a great story. Yeah, he's really good. He's a big following as well. You know, I like the followers. I love the followers. I won't tell his story. Let's see if he's going to come on.
Right, let's see. Yeah, because no point giving a big spiel. Let's not boost up fucking Aiden's profile. I'm sure he's already a fucking major post, but in case he says no. Do you know what I mean?
Aidan, don't say no.
No.
Look, I've emailed him. There's so many people I would love to have on this. Remember, I asked Creamy Points. I know his name is Stephen, but I just always call him Creamy Points. Let's talk about some of our guests.
Stephen, Cowboy Kelly. Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about our guests. I want to talk about me. Let's talk about you.
What are we talking about?
We're talking about you because you're going fucking all this bleeding. You're going all paranoid about how you look week in, week out.
Do you know what it is? I don't think it's paranoia. I think, right, so I'm a woman.
Yeah?
Right?
No way.
And, yeah, well, I mean, so they say. So my beard says. No, I'm a woman, and I think no matter how confident or beautiful any woman is, because I do, I'm not saying it's that wrong with me. I scrub up well, do you know?
Yeah.
But I think your appearance is always, social media has a massive impact on, I suppose, everyone. But as women, features, looks, filters. Podcast is no filter. Podcast is a big light shine, and sometimes
it's bright,
it's bright. Sometimes you look desperate, you know. So sometimes when I come away from it, I could be looking in the mirror and thinking, "Oh, you look fresh," you know. And then I come in here and then I look at it back and I'm like, "Wow,
you look like a fucking."
That looks ridiculous.
Sorry for laughing.
No, that's okay. I laugh at you all the time. So I think, so you always, and look, none of us are perfect, and everyone's cup of tea is a different cup of tea.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I take 2 sugars. How many do you take?
4.
There you go.
That's how I'm so sweet.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
It wasn't a joke, was it?
No, everyone has different. That phone has gone about 5 times now. You know that, don't you? If that was me, it'd be murder.
Apologies, my phone.
Murder. Do you know what I mean, Jamie? Did you ever hear him? Oh, fucking phone. Shireen's phone. That was Shireen's phone. Shireen's phone. Actually, just make sure my phone's off.
You do like that.
So, I was talking.
Yeah, sorry. So you're saying about your insecurities.
So you're insecure. I've major insecurities, and I think, you know, when we go back to our past and stuff, which I can't go into right now, but I will, and you know, it's a past. It's a past.
Right.
I think a lot of that is affects you moving forward, and you really have to work on it. But anyway, when I look back, sometimes I can even look at that, and I'm not happy with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, look, now hang on. By the way, she's pointing at her fucking poster.
No, I love it. I love the banter we had and the energy that's in the poster. Yeah. But I don't always feel like I look like I want to look. Like right now, I'm waiting on getting my extensions done. They're not done. So
in your house?
I don't feel great.
Get an extension of your house.
Well, you could build an extension in your house if you're anyway sound.
So, no, it's not going to happen.
But if I paid you, it would.
Yeah, if I paid you, I definitely would.
So, Joe builds extensions, by the way.
No, I don't. I build film sets. I'll build you a movie set out to back garden.
I'd love that.
So
that's just, I think that's every woman. And if it's not, I'm sorry, women.
And as we speak, she just took her jacket off and put it over her, like fucking hiding herself. I noticed that.
It's true.
No, well, no, fair enough. Listen.
But look, who cares? I mean, the main thing is that we give a good show, and I have to stop nitpicking. But I'm always nitpicking. Even we take a photo, I look back at the photo, we could have beautiful scenery behind us.
But that's a lot of people are like that.
Yeah.
Like the amount of people that you get. Like I find even if you do a family photograph.
Yeah.
If you have 6 years, right? Now this is how vain everyone is. Even Jamie, you'll get this right as well, right? You know when people take photographs, right?
Yeah.
Like if you take a photograph of 20 people and everyone wants to have a look at it, they only look at themselves. They won't look at 20 people.
It's true.
You wouldn't give a fuck. You go, oh, my eyes are closed.
My eyes are closed.
And everyone else looks fucking rapid. And they're like, no, that one. Do you know how hard it is?
That's what
to
I was
get
just
a photograph.
say.
And there's about 4 or 5 people. Everyone looks great. And then you look like the big, you know what I mean? Your man out with the Goonies. Hey, you guys. Do you know him? That's you.
Do you know what the worst thing about a picture is, right? So you meet someone famous or someone that you don't, and I'm always at it. I'm always meeting famous people.
Where? Go on.
I love famous friends.
You have loads of famous friends, have you? Is she on mushrooms? Did you take mushrooms? Come on now. What? Give her a glass of water quick.
No,
she's choking.
It's grand.
Shireen's choking.
Yes, because it has me collagen. No, listen, right? So, you know, you could meet someone, you'd be like, selfie, and you're like, boom, boom, boom. And then the selfie comes out, and you're like, I'm not posting that. I look terrible. But you've stood there for hours trying to get that selfie.
And then you
can't. That's how ridiculous we are.
And then you put yourself
And then you can't, because you're like, I look terrible. It doesn't matter that you're just standing there with Cristiano Ronaldo or something.
Yeah,
you know,
but you have to. Yeah. That's his name, if that's who you're talking about.
So, you know, like, just always like analysing ourselves. And I think as women, we probably do it more than men. Or maybe we don't. What do you do when you meet someone famous?
Me? I do much. They don't do it when I meet someone famous. Like, I remember the worst photograph I got with someone famous, and it was a good few years ago. And Bill Burr, comedian, and he was over, like big time comedian. He's on Netflix and all. I was a fucking F is for Family and all. And he was in the Vodafone Comedy Festival, and we got a chance to talk to him for a minute. And it was super. This is actually a good fucking story, actually. Here we had, Billy DeCourcy. You know Billy. Billy's a fucking great guy. Right? Absolutely great guy and really good comedian. He started doing comedy back then, and we were doing gigging together. And we used to go into town all the time. We got in Artist Pass or whatever it was to go into the Vodafone Comedy Festival. We were in there, and Bill Burr was in there. We're like, fucking everyone was like trying to mooch up because he was the main act. Anyways, long story short, Bill Burr was distracted with someone else, and we got a chance to talk to him. One of the guys was like, you chat with Bill Burr for a second. And then, so you're not supposed to ask for a photograph.
Right.
Like, because they're in the artist area or whatever, and it's like frowned upon. Be like me saying it to your man on Netflix or in the studio going, oh, can I get a photograph again? They don't want you.
It doesn't feel
they're not supposed
good,
to get mooched on or at the places where they're supposed to feel like they're right from where normal people would be. Not say normal people, but outside. Anyways, I just went, fuck it, I'm asking Bill Burr for a photograph, right? Me and Billy DeCourcy, and I said, I'm asking Bill Burr for a photograph. And I go, Bill, and he's just chatting. I said, oh, hey guys, how are you? And I said, I was going, do you mind if I get photographed? He goes, sure, no problem. And I was like, fucking yes. And I handed Billy DeCourcy my camera, right? And he took the photograph, right? But I'm so excited. I'm like that, look, big stupid face.
Oh, God.
Like the biggest, stupidest face. And then there's another comedian who just popped his head in between our two heads. And it's just the photograph's brilliant. It's the most ridiculous. I never posted it. And I was so excited. I was like, I'm going to photograph of Bill Burr. And then the best was when Billy DeCourcy goes, hey, Bill, do you mind if we get a photograph? And Bill Burr goes, yeah, no problem. And Billy DeCourcy handed Bill Burr his camera and put his arm around me. For him to take the
No way. I love it.
For Bill, for him
I love it.
He actually took the camera.
Brilliant.
And he's like, This cunt. And Billy, of
Brilliant.
course, he has his arm around me. Waiting for Billboard to take the
I love it.
photograph.
Trust
And we're
Billy, of course you are.
And he just goes, oh, you fucking scumbag or something. He started calling
love
Billy the Corsi loads of names.
Very good.
Everyone was fucking roaring laughing. It was the fucking funniest thing still to this day.
Fair play to him. That's a good one.
that's
I'd love that,
brilliant.
to have that name
Oh,
now.
we just went, Bill, can I get, do you mind if you take a photograph? And he hands Billboard a fucking camera. Brilliant.
I've been in them situations, like, you know, I went, you know, where you go to see someone that you love and, you know, you're dying to, if you get the opportunity for a photo. We're invited to a VIP party with Coldplay, Chris Martin.
Oh, lovely.
I'm going in there, they were saying no photos, you can't take photos.
Where was this?
In the, in house.
Yeah,
There, it was after their last gig.
Wow.
So we went back to a party with them. But it was like no one's allowed to take a photo of Chris Martin. Not allowed to ask anyone. Actually, when you're walking in, just don't take out your phone. So I'm like, okay, when I go in here, I'm so taking a photo. I'm definitely doing that. Like, when you're going to meet him again? Definitely doing that. Walked in, they take your phone off you and put a sticker on the back of the camera bit. Yeah. So I was like, well, that's not happening. And I was like, take the sticker off, Shireen. And then I was like, nah, I can't do that. It's too much.
Just leave it.
Yeah, so...
The fact of it is, like, you'll probably have this in a few years, you know what I mean? People,
well, I'm hoping. That's the aim, you know. But I will never tell people they can't take a picture of us.
Would you know?
Even though I'm paranoid and even though... I'd be like, have you got a filter on that?
You don't have to get everyone to show it to you.
Well, yeah. Let me see that before you post
like,
it.
If you actually,
If you
actually became famous and you're on stage... I don't know, was a stripper or something? I don't know what you might be.
How about an empowering speaker?
Oh, empowering female speaker, yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. I do a lot of empowering speaking just for anyone that wants to hire me. It's fine.
Yeah. You mooching off your audience.
Email me at sistersheds@gmail.com. But I do a lot of empowerment speaking for women, and I've had some fabulous photos, like professional, and I just like, no.
Really?
That's not going up. I'll show you some of them later. But
I don't
like,
want to see them.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, well.
If you're not wearing the fucking post, why do I want to see them?
No, like, you know, you're like, yes, and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, God, no, don't put that up. But great photos, do you know? Yeah. The photographer was great, but I look shit. So I was like, nah.
It's one of them things, though. It's like, we all get fucking, we're all a bit vain, do you know what I mean? And
speaking of the whole empowerment speaking thing, career-wise, you, Sham, you're doing a lot lately.
Me?
Yeah, you're doing great in your gigs. Tell me what's going on. Tell our audience how amazing you are.
No. That's someone telling how amazing I am. No, it's stupid busy. I'm low. No, thanks. I am. I'm busy. Like, I'm fucking busy enough.
Every time we talk on the phone, it's like, I'm just doing this, I'm going there, I just booked that, I just booked this.
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
There's loads of gigs going on. I'm flat out gigging, and which is good.
Is that just turned around for you
well,
recently?
It's been quite good. Like, there was even the year before last where it was constantly every other weekend in the afternoons, but you get fed up with shit in places, do you know what I mean? And then when you go on and move your own thing, you move on, because in the comedy way you're starting off, you're doing smaller clubs and what have you, and you have to work your way through certain clubs before you get to the next club. It's like an upper level. Then the be all and end all was the laughter lounge. It's like, if you're on a laughter lounge, it's like, fucking hell, these kids. But it's not that way now, because social media has gone so far that there's comedians that the laughter lounge and other clubs, not just, and other clubs like the International or Animals would have never booked these comedians. So-called, because they wouldn't have been doing that great, and then they blow up online, and then their confidence is fucking super, and they're getting content, and then they're selling out fucking like big venues, arenas, and then they can't get the fucking, not even arenas, and I won't say arenas, but big venues and theatres that they wouldn't want a gig in the clubs that didn't want them.
Yeah, I get you.
So the comedy scene has completely changed and spun on its head compared to where I was starting off. It was like, fucking, you do that club, and all the gigs for free. So when you do that's why I'm doing a lot of content, and even this podcast is to get more of it.
I thought you were doing a podcast because you love coming here once a week.
No.
I thought you loved me in the audience.
No, it wasn't that.
You don't even like the audience?
No, I don't like anyone. No.
I like it a lot.
No, I did.
Follow me.
It was, don't fucking follow her.
Don't follow Joe.
No, you're mooching now again, too much. You have to stop mooching. Don't follow. Unfollow her. No, but the podcast was because, like, there is times, obviously, this is where, even when the podcast started off, I was like, I want to do a podcast because I thought, like, you get a bit of content there over, and I might be getting comedians on it. And the more it started a few, and I thought, you know what, I don't want to just roll with comedians all the time. And then I said, I want to get people that would be interested in me, things doing, and they're like people from the community.
That's when you invited me.
Yes, we got you on, and then we're saying Lynn Rowan, all these fucking
amazing.
Do you know
people,
what I mean? Shauna Bannon, and then do you know what I mean? With so many fucking people, and that's where the podcast has gone for me. In my eyes, even as a comedian, I don't want it to be just a comedy fucking central. Just boom, boom, boom. It's going to be hilarious. You have a banter along the way, but I want something that's interesting, fucking educational to
I
find
think
out.
For me, that's where the podcast lies with me as well, because it's interesting. One, you get to meet people. Two, you get to have a bit of banter, no matter what. Even when it's sad, it's banter, you know. And do you know? I think for me, as what I do in my life, being sister sheds and voluntary CEO and stuff, I think for me, I get to let me hair down a bit on the podcast, because you know you always need to wear a hat. In your profession, and it's a hat I love, you know, like I love not that, and I'm not that's different. We swap roles then, because I'm less professional when I'm on stage. Do you know what I mean? Me doing a comedy, I'm more fucking wishy-washy and fucking, I'm saying it's a closed room, and it happens in that moment. If I'm on a fucking, that's why I said comedians don't like anyone. We did a gig at the weekend, so we did. You
seen us, there, you were at that, and I said,
invited,
and I said, no one record. Like Willa, especially, and all the comedians, hate being recorded.
This is what I'm going to say about for lovely Willa as well. So, obviously, when he comes, we already know that. You know, Willa doesn't like that.
He's coming on as a guest. I love him. He's a brother to me.
He's deadly.
He's like a brother to me.
But he's like, no one records. So, we all put our phones away, because you don't want to annoy him, you know, like he's doing his thing. You don't want to frustrate him, you know, because Willa will tell you, put your phone away.
100%. I've seen him,
I had to laugh. It's so Jay goes and puts up a post, tags us on. And Willa goes, Jesus, Jay didn't even make the cut for a photo.
Did he?
You
no
did,
way,
Willa. Jay was like, Shereen, did Joe say? I said, yeah. So he said just put the phone away just to...
I'll have to fucking ring him now after this.
Yeah, he did, So maybe say in the beginning of the show, you can take pictures, don't record.
Because people do take photographs, and even there's clips out, and he trusts, obviously there's trust in him. Like I've seen me, his daughter put up a great little clip of Willa from their podcast that they recorded. I didn't record it, but they did it, and she put up a clip, and it's a great clip. And I know if I was recording him, he's not saying he knows for me not to go to but the stuff that you say, it's so fucking... You can say stuff off the cuff. You see me having a banter with your woman in the front, like, look at this, man, and I'm having a banter bouncing off the grannies and all. I'm just interacting with the audience the whole time. If someone's recording me and then puts it up and goes, he was this, he was that,
he done this, he said that. Yeah, of course, I
so
totally
that's why
get it.
that end of it. So with me doing the comedy in a room, that's going to happen in that moment for the fucking half an hour or 40 minutes or whatever else that's going on. It's different. This is recorded and released, and it's going to be here forever. It's going to be out forever. So for me, I'm less where you were saying, you feel more professional on the fucking stage.
You definitely have to wear your hat in your profession, you know, like your career, we'll say. For me, anyway. So here I get to be, I'm always myself. I've never been any different or pretending to be something I'm not. I just know what to do in certain situations. But I think for here, I get to meet different people. I get to network. I get to be myself. I get to say the odd swear word. Like, you're never going to walk into a meeting and just be like, blah, 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 blah. And just like, you have to always be professional, you know, and respectful to the people that are in the room. And you don't know.
Well, you play a role. Like you are the co-founder,
co-founder, CEO. Like, it's very important that organisation runs professionally, you know, and there's people's lives that are involved in that organisation. But here I can sit down, have the banter, have the chat, and I don't have to worry about a consequence.
And then we had this little, not saying this conversation before, where I've said stuff that had become across a little bit fucking sexist, whatever, and you were like, "Oh, can't say that?" But it's joking. Like, at the end of that,
you're banter. A comedian.
Yeah, but even so, and someone has said stuff, there's banter, and we had your man on a lot of people, Coach Ken. Well, Stephen, I'd say Stephen Cowboy Kelly, because he gets a lot of stick about stuff that he says online, and it's not as like you can talk to these people and you know straight out that
because
they're
you know what you have to
fucking
remember.
people.
Yeah, like when you're in a podcast, it's like you're in a room in a party. Yeah, you're saying no alcohol, whatever. It doesn't mean you have to drink when you're in a party.
Are we not allowed to have alcohol?
No, you are. I have alcohol when I'm in a party. I drink.
No, I'm talking about the podcast. Are we not allowed to have alcohol now?
We have mushrooms. Shrooms. No, but yeah, like, you know, so it's like you're meeting other people, you're in a party, you're just relaxed, it's grand. But like it's like I was saying, when you're in other professional spaces, you have to be professional. Your organisation relies on you as a body, you know, and you have so much pressure on to make sure that that's all looked at properly and the way it should be. And I think all of us in our life anyway wear different hats all the time, even if it's not professional.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut across it.
Well, you are.
We don't. Can I call her to come?
Sorry.
You're a fucking prick, can I? Sorry, but no, sorry, I don't mean to swear. I do apologise for swearing.
I'm sorry, no, that's me being funny, trying to be the comedian.
It's okay, you'll be sorry if it happens again. I forgot what I was going to say now.
Would you not? You said, would you not?
Oh, that's a great help for them. Would you not fuck off? Would you not fuck off and leave my best? No, would you not be doing more content? So the way you have your sister shed, and I've seen you putting up clips. And I said to you before, because I know you did wanted to say and go doing a lot more. And well, you amount of people like you having your fucking, they'd be fucking jumping on it. And like consistency is the key in content.
And I did. I think when we built the sister sheds, me and Rachel, we were great with content. We were always behind the phone, you know, trying to do something. And then, as I said, it just grows and grows and grows. And then
something else, it takes over its different life.
Sometimes you become a victim of your own success. You really do. Like, I never understood that. I was like, how could you be a victim and be successful? I'm not a victim. But, you know, that's just a saying.
You because it's a different ball game then when it grows so big.
And then other entities come and legs grow and arms grow. And again, you start to become more mindful of what you're doing, how you're saying
aware
it.
That other parties involved.
Exactly. You know, so that's why I think for me, I reduce... And probably busy life. I have the podcast, I have sister sheds, there's so many and this and that. And then your family and your life or whatever. And then I like to travel, as you know, like I like to get away as much as I possibly can. Mountains and airplanes.
Like a bleeding mountain goat,
like the mountain goat. But yeah, I don't mind being a mountain goat. I'd say they live a great life.
It's nice.
Not really. No, but I was saying, but no, I do, and I do notice when I put up content about sister sheds, or you know how to open a shed, or how to get involved, or blah, I notice that it gets really big.
Just said you're gonna give advice on the people how to open a shed.
Yeah. Will you give advice on how to build them?
I fucking break into a shed, probably.
You've done that.
If there was like a bikes in it or something.
Yeah, just
so
take,
I get you. I know what you
build
mean.
it like opening a sister shed. Meaning, can we have a group in our community, or how to open it and how to get involved? Anyway. So I find when I do that, I get more ratings or whatever you want to call it, like without saying likes, because that's embarrassing, isn't it? I get more likes.
No, it is. But
when you do that, when you because it's interesting.
Views and likes.
Views and likes, what we're all looking for, and whoever says they're not, that create content, is a liar.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a lie, you know. Do you know that really gets to me?
What does?
You know when I talk.
What does, Shireen? Go on, tell us.
You know when I talk, I feel like this is my podcast
today. It's not. Well, it's not. Fuck.
You know when you talk to people, and you're like, like if the conversation comes up about loves and likes or whatever, they're like, oh, it just doesn't bother me. You know, I don't care about the loves and likes.
Yeah,
like you do. You do. When you're creating content, you do.
Yeah, well...
Is it? Because you know people are interested and they're interacting.
Well, if it's... See, it's a hard one as well. Obviously, there's loads of variables in the fucking creating content, because obviously if it's not fucking interesting, sad, educational, there has to be all these points where to come across. Yeah. And then the hashtags are big, and then sometimes the time you post is a fucking...
Yeah, I know, we've had that conversation.
No, but it definitely beats it. Yeah. Look, so there's a lot of variables how it gets seen or not seen, and then one post flies on Instagram and not on TikTok. Yeah. So, I don't know, but at the end of the day, the more fucking likes you're going to be getting. Someone likes your video and comments on your video, most likely they're going to follow you.
Yeah, and you know it's interesting that
just
you do
a little tip. Rather than asking people to follow you,
That just be a joke, Joe.
Does
Honestly,
it?
no.
What do you mean? It wasn't funny the first time, so why is the money best?
No,
but
look, do you know what? It's funny, and this now would lie, and I will put my camera up now and show you. So this is why I'm going to be real. I'm taking that banter out for a minute.
Go.
I have about 50 people sitting in my follow list because my phone is private and I just haven't confirmed them.
What do you mean?
So, I mean, if...
Yeah, but you shouldn't... Well, then you're not
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
But
So
then
it's...
turn it off.
No. Because I have to be mindful for certain reasons in the... Just shit in your life, you
it's
know?
Not well, okay.
I don't know.
I know you don't want to get into it. I know what you're saying.
Yeah, like we will. One day, when we get into it, it's happening here on the Joe Irish Shireen show. But, show? Podcast.
It is podcast show.
Well, it's going to be a show.
So now I get what you're saying. I know it's a little bit confusing.
And it's not even only that. There's certain things. But at the same time, I will say, follow me. I'm delicious.
I would say, do not follow her. And she's not fucking delicious like your man, Garen. So
trying to get hold of Garen.
Well, yeah.
We do want to get hold of Garen.
Yeah.
And maybe we'll do a hashtag follow
Definitely.
me. I'm delicious.
I tell you what we need to start doing it, but this is only a little bit of advice between
two of us. We're giving it
friends, right?
Okay.
Hosts, right?
Yeah.
Fucking get people to subscribe instead of going straight for your own little. How about that?
No, I don't want Garen to...
What the fuck is that? She just sounded like a talkie there, didn't you, all of a sudden?
I wasn't here last week, so I was really sick.
Okay.
I still feel sick. You're making me sick.
I'm making you sick. So instead of going, let's go
we go subscribing. Yeah, we
instead of saying follow me and you're fucking 50 people that you won't even let follow you.
That.
So no, I don't want to say. No, but why ask people to follow you and then you're not getting them on?
Up, Joe. Do we need to get into this? I'm just saying it's not. It's a thing. Are we having a debate now on the podcast? I'm not saying
having a debate, but it's let people...
Because it's just certain things.
You're confusing me now.
I know, I'm probably confusing the audience. So do you know what? Don't follow me. How about that? How about don't see me, don't follow me.
Just subscribe
to the Joe Irish Shireen podcast.
Yes. Yeah.
And I would be so grateful, full of gratitude.
Yeah. And we've loads, we said it before, we've loads of great guests. And then, like... The things, because we did want to talk about a couple of stupid things as well. Did we not want to say, stupid things?
One thing.
What was annoying me. Did you get caught up in the traffic? Because of the prices? The fuel prices.
Yeah, I decided, the sad thing is, couldn't even really move much yesterday because I was like, I'm not getting caught up in that.
So you didn't go out?
No, well, I didn't have to, Well, I did. I went to a meeting in the office.
We swear to God, sometimes I can sit here across from you and I'm watching you argue with yourself and make a decision. You say statements and then you disregard them.
I did. Right, so here was the thing. I was fully ready to go into the office because here's how it affected me.
Yeah.
So I was having a board meeting in my office for the first time, and we had another organisation coming in who are great, and we had everything set up. So on the Monday, I had done it, went in, done projector, set up the boardroom, and I'm like, lovely, for the first time, I have people coming into the office. Yeah. So I'm like, tea, biscuits, all that stuff. I was like, tomorrow I get scones. Buzzing I was.
Yeah.
And then that night I got a phone call to say, look, we're not going to go ahead with the meeting tomorrow. And I was like, yeah, we are. This is a really important meeting. And it was a 5-hour long meeting. And we were doing research and everything. It was brilliant. But they were like, no, we'll have to go online because it's going to be a massive thing on the M50.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh no. So that was a big dent to me. So then I said, I have the kids at home, it's Easter. So I was like, shit, what am I going to do? Like, this is not going to work. Like,
what am I going to do with the kids?
Like big meetings. They were like, we're going to do it on Zoom. And I'm like, no, it's not happening for me on Zoom.
The kids would be in an hour.
So then at about 8:45, I was like, do you know what? I'm going to wing it. The meeting starts at 10. Yeah. I'm just going to wing it. I'll sit in the traffic because you can't. You've got kids coming in now, the kitchen, ma, and there's people trying to give you their research and everything else. So I end up hitting the M50. But I'm not going to lie at that hour because I think everyone moved into town then. I hit the M50 around 10, I would say.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Didn't start till 11?
Yeah, well, there you go. So what did you experience?
I didn't. I was grand. I didn't. What?
So we thought we were going to speak about silly
Well, we were. It was bad on the opposite way. We flew home.
Right,
no,
okay.
Do you
remember the biggest traffic thing I ever seen was, remember the 4 of us were going back to
Yeah, what was that?
Oh,
Well, we were going for it. We said we'd have a dinner for Christmas or something,
Christmas
didn't
dinner,
we?
yeah.
Me, you, Jay and Sarah were going to bounce in for a dinner for Christmas.
Oh,
what
my
went on?
God.
Was there something?
What happened? Oh, there was a truck
Fire?
went on fire
On the
M50.
And the fucking delays everywhere. At least this is
Delays?
organised. Do you think they would have organised that fire
I
better?
think they would have kept that cool.
Kept the fire cool. The hot fire cool.
Can I edit that?
No, we won't edit it.
4 hours.
4 hours.
4 hours. I swear to God, Jamie, everywhere I looked, I just hit the M50 and I was like, what's going on? An hour later, I'm still in the same spot.
It was mad because it was mostly over that side,
Oh
over the
my
north
God,
side, wasn't
that was
it?
horrendous.
Yeah. So
Now, that was a traffic protest.
yeah, but that was like an accident, and you have to bear with accidents. And people, I think you can easily go. Like I was on the way home last week, and I come from Bray and up the N50, and the fucking traffic was flying. I was like, I'm flying home, and sometimes you can get to Tallaght in 25 minutes. Handy.
Yeah, easy.
And then, but then you hit the junction 13, and the traffic just standstill, stopping with bollocks, and it stopped right, and like at standstill, and I fucking obviously we all hate that.
Yeah.
But then I fucking looked up, and it was like a fatal accident.
Yeah, and then
And
you're
then
like,
straight away you go, do you know what? I'll stay here.
Yeah,
I'll stay
because
here.
you're not in the accident.
Exactly, and
know?
it could be. I think that's when your perspective goes. Like for fuck's sake, it could be a lot worse.
That's really true.
So when accidents happen, but the difference is today, right, and yesterday, and it's going to continue. These truckers are not just truckers. Everybody who's involved in any way with fucking the fuel crisis is fucking hitting hard, and it's only going to get worse. So they're doing that. So they started that one. I don't know what time they started that, but when I was on my way home. There was the two trucks were just driving fucking slow as fuck on the way to the N11.
Gotcha.
And the whole way as I was driving, I was going, oh my God, we're so lucky they're not going to fucking Tallaght. I'm glad there's no truckers. I'm glad no truckers live in Tallaght. Yeah. But, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but it was, it was further because they were on the N7, they were doing the same. So the roads couldn't get out that far on the N7, you might have seen it.
And I have to say, understandable and fair play to them, you know, they're standing their ground.
Yeah.
We're all standing their ground, they're driving. Why are you becoming a comedian?
No, don't. Stay in your lane.
I am. I'm always in my lane.
Stay in your lane.
Look at Joe shitting.
No, I'm not shitting. Joe is shitting. Yeah. I'm going to become a CEO of a women's fucking organisation. There you go. How about that? How about that? No, stop joking. Fuck's sake, Shireen.
Next week to be no Shireen. Next week I was thinking I have someone else that I want to come in. But
so anyways, but the traffic was horrific, and I think it's going to get worse, and we've got to support everybody who's going to protest.
Yeah.
Because like realistically, it is a fucking shit show. The whole lot.
What were you saying? You were telling me earlier it's 110 in Cyprus.
So when someone said to me that, I might be wrong, I heard off someone else. I was like, when I heard it this morning on the radio that the fucking tax is 60% of the fucking whole price. So you're 220, 60% of that, Jamie, half of fucking 50% of 220 is 110. Yeah. And then another 10% of that is another 20. Let me fucking work it. So realistically, it's about €1.
Yeah.
We're paying €1 for the fuel. The rest is tax.
Yeah, no, it's madness.
The rest is fucking tax. And that's why everyone knows that they could just go fuck off. And then your man, Micheál Martin, going, it's shocking. That's disgraceful. Making people sit in traffic and fuck off in your ivory tower.
It's disgraceful that some of us can't afford to sit in traffic because we've no petrol.
The carbon tax. If you look at the fucking carbon tax, look up in the middle of the day and see the amount of planes flying over your head, spraying them bleeding, whatever it is, into the fucking chemtrails all day, every day. And they're giving out to us small, tiny little countries.
One of our guests that's coming on, she will talk to you about chemtrails and all that. Now, I don't know much about it. It's not something that I follow up, but you do. I'm just annoyed.
No, it just annoys me. I like to look at clouds and stuff. Do you know what I mean? And when I look up and you just see these lions like fucking X's and O's, and I did that, and I took a video on Turkey when I was getting my hair done. I'm actually going to do a video because I recorded the video last week. It was lovely. I was like, I couldn't believe the amount of fucking. I was like, there's one, and then it was again, and I drove to City West, and there was another one, and there was another one, and I was like, fucking that way. I was like, if you counted up the amount of time I've seen 10 of them in like 20 odd minutes, I was like, then that's all fucking day. So 150 of them.
Yeah,
you're
like,
wondering
is
why
it
we're
something?
you're wondering why
Yeah.
we're all fucking choking. We all have nasal problems and fucking chest and all that. But
Yeah.
people going, oh, it's this, that, and the other. And I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist, but when I videoed, I went on and got my hair done, which is May, which is next month, a year ago, and I'm in Istanbul. How many people live in Istanbul? 70 million.
Is it?
It has to be. Would it be?
Is it?
50 million? Have a look up how many people is in the population of Istanbul. It's huge.
Right.
And look where it is as well. Look where it is as well. We're on the fucking edge of Europe, towards the Atlantic, right? You can fly any which way.
Right.
Why are they all flying directly over Ireland? Like, it's fucking shocking. And I show you the video, and I just go, I'm on 20th floor, and I'm like that, and it's nothing but crystal clear blue skies every time, and I'm in a car getting lifted to the fucking and back. Do you know what I mean? How many? 15.7 million in that. That's 3 times alone.
Huge,
just in that Istanbul. And the Turkey is huge. And it's surrounded by how many other countries? Why is they not getting sprayed? Because they're not part of the European Union and they don't fucking allow it.
Yeah.
That's why.
Go,
no, sorry.
No, I get it. No, you're right.
Like,
but
you have to go and go, that's us, we're European Union now, and our government just let anyone do fucking on, come in here, we kill all the bleeding beef, and then import beef from fucking Brazil.
Right, okay, so that's the conspiracy behind
it's not even that's true. It's not a conspiracy. They slaughtered all the fucking beef because the cows are farting and there's methane gases.
Oh, God.
It's true. This is true. Look it up. The methane gases causes is fucking CO2 and it's carbon. Really? Yeah, so it's carbon. So they kill the fucking things and let them, and then we sail the fucking beef over from Brazil.
That's very interesting. I didn't know that.
So we import fucking sawdust and all from Brazil. It's not. Listen, don't get me started. Sorry.
Don't get me started on Brazil.
But anyway, so that's what annoys me. That's what annoys me.
It's just scary times, I think. 2026, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Yeah. No, listen, boy. I suppose you could say that. Listen, realistically, we're always being fucking frightened.
Yeah, fear-mongering the whole time.
Look,
yeah.
How old are you, Jamie? 27, right? You wouldn't remember, and I'm going to ask you.
Don't you ask me my fucking
ask me your age, because I know you're only fucking 28 or 29. So, you probably wouldn't remember it either, Shireen, because you're only 28 or 29. Do you remember Selfies? Is that what it's called? Do you remember that?
No.
So it's like a nuclear plant that's in fucking Wales or something.
Right.
And they thought it was going to, they were saying they were going to blow it up or something, and England was in war with fucking and we were all panicked about it was in the paper. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, the Irish were all panicked. Well, the English were as well. Yeah. But there's always scaremongering of something.
Yeah, it's always something going on.
Fucking people's, like that COVID. Yeah, it's constantly trying to fucking fear us about fucking something. It's like, and now there's all the wars, all the Ukraine and the Russians.
The energy crisis.
China is coming over, and then, oh my God, and then it's like, the Ukrainians are going to come in, and now it's like fucking, there's a war, and I was going, okay, but he's killing us. Poor old fucking Israel, not poor old Israel, but the Palestinians getting lashed over by Israel. And then it's like, they blocked off this, they blocked that. It's like, fuel crisis, everybody.
Straight away.
Just making, we are continuously getting scaremongered all
the time, in some way or another. Like, we're getting
you're better off being
just
little.
lay back and
you're better off being little-minded, living your own little bubble.
I think so. I prefer. Do you know, there was a time that I just stopped watching news.
Yeah.
Now, you have social media, so you'll be scrolling and you'll just see something. But as far as the news now goes,
but is that another part of it then? Because you're so ignorant then to what the fucking news is
but
going on. That they're doing all sorts of shit.
Do you know they do say ignorance is bliss, and I kind of believe it is.
My cousin always says that. He goes, if you don't know, it can't exist. No, says you don't know about it doesn't exist.
That's it. It's true. Because if it is, and it exists in your head, and then we come to manifestation and stuff, and I do believe in manifestation. So it's the yin and the yang of that, I suppose. But for me, I'm like, no. I'd just rather not know.
But there's always fucking something, like, you can't just remember.
But I have enough going on in my own life, and then we have enough, like, you were talking about fuel and stuff there a minute ago. Cost of living alone these days is horrendous. Never mind now.
That's true, and that's a poxy thing as well. And they're going to be adding on to it now because they're saying imports and shit like that. I seen the yoke as well yesterday. They were saying that the oil tankers, like, these things are huge skyscraper type fucking buildings, and that's whatever the strait of this part of Iran that they have where the oil comes out and comes around. So now they only travel the speed of a bike.
Really?
Yeah, so like whatever that is, and knots, like 11 knots.
Right.
So it takes like fucking 3 or 4 weeks before when it leaves to get to, say, us.
Yeah.
So before the crisis and a shutdown, these are all still on the way.
I get
These are all still on the way, and now there's an empty gap.
Right.
So what we've got was coming in, and what we've got here is already here, and the fuel that's on its way will be on its way and the prices are rising as these are travelling.
That's
but behind
interesting,
that, there's nothing. So when the fella, he explained it as well, he goes, it's like a fucking seeing an explosion, boom, you see it over there, but you don't feel the shockwave. For after a minute of time, and that's what we'll get. It's the shockwave.
It's like Romeo says, you can throw a pebble into the ocean, and it will cause a ripple effect. And that's the same in community. It's the same in that energy crisis and everything else. So there's always a ricochet off everything.
There's always something. There's always something that we're getting fucking scared about.
There is.
But
so one subject I want to talk about is the episodes we've had, John.
Listen, they've been amazing. There's so many really good ones, and I could say I nearly want to get almost everyone back.
Every single one of them back. There's not one that
I'm
didn't.
looking at others like two of my fucking my favourite. We haven't got them on. Conor and Jeff are from You Having Us On podcast. Subscribe, watch their podcast, subscribe to them as well.
Why can't we get them on?
We can.
As
that's what I'm saying.
2 and a 2.
That's what I'm saying.
That'd be great.
Like a foursome.
Yeah.
I just sorry the way you said that.
Like a 2
Could we
and a
get
2?
them on like a 2 and a 2?
Well, I'm sure.
I know how to count.
Yeah, okay.
No, but I've been on their podcast a few times.
I'd love to get on their
and
podcast. I'd love to have them on.
Yeah, we get them on for us. And then there's the other lads that get on that you know as well, Keith Carter. Keith.
That's right.
So he has him and his mate, and we had them on. Yeah. The laugh I had with them
we'll get them back on.
Bangers.
And you know, Wonder Man Deanie Wonder Man says?
Deanie Wonder Man. The rapper. Let's get him on.
He was saying he'll come on.
Everyone wants to come on. And we're not being bad on Dean. So, no, without being bad. And this is...
Well, I said it to Deanie.
Besides the mooching as well. I'm winking here at the camera.
He's winking.
I'm winking at the camera. Besides the mooching that Shireen does as well, she's very soft, and everybody in that will be like, I want to be on a podcast. She'll be like, ring me up. So it was having a cup of tea with my neighbour yesterday, and my neighbour wants to come on the podcast.
No, I want to clear that up for Wonder Man Deanie. I was actually out at the beach with them, and they've done the new stuff now on a Sunday, the box above it. And I was saying he should come out because he does do the rapping. He's at boxing. He's come a long way. Yeah. So I was like, we should have you on the podcast. So Deanie, I didn't say you want to come on. I said it would be great to have you on. Yeah, we will. There's loads that I'd love to come on, Joe. Loads.
There's a load on, yeah.
But a couple of my favourite guests, I have to say, for me, comically wise, not favourite guests because they were all my favourite. Some moments in the episodes, like I think Creamy Pints, I always call him that. I know it's Stephen Cowboy Kelly.
He's coming to Jobstown, by the way.
Yeah, and I can't wait.
What date is this going to be?
There's 8 of us going.
What date is this going to be?
16th of April.
This is going, no, the show is the 16th. This is going to be out on the 14th. 14th? It's going to be out on the 15th. So the 15th, if you listen to this now, it's probably going to be sold out.
Yeah. Yeah, well, we have 8 tickets. It's 8 was. Look, I can't wait.
Got your tickets now?
Yeah, 8.
Definitely. It's going to sell out.
I was speaking to Laura. I had my tickets booked.
So he was brilliant.
He was gas, but I was crease laughing at him. I thought that was comical. Another really funny one I just thought was comical was Coach Ken.
He was very good.
Legend of a man. Yeah. Great crack.
Yeah, with some
and
stories.
And of course, Jason Bourne, who was one of my favourite guests as well.
Who was he?
Just a fellow we know.
Do I don't know? Never heard
of him.
Never heard of him.
From Rise Above It. You know him. He was good crack. Who else? Shauna Bannon did the whole Gee thing.
Shauna. We need to get her back after our UFC fights.
Yeah, when is the UFC
She's on a fight next week. Right. I think it's one of our big ones is on next week.
So we'll ask her
It's actually on it's on the night of the fucking, that we're doing the bleeding. The gig with your man Cowboy Kelly, she's fighting on the 16th as well.
Right, very good.
Yeah, she's a fight in Las Vegas on the 16th. We need to get her in after
Las
that.
Vegas,
we need to get Una back for Archie's journey.
Because Archie's
journey. They're away in America.
They're in America. She looked forward to coming home.
Mary fucking Bourne. Holy shit, what the buzz.
What did she say? What was her favourite thing?
What was she going to stab us or kick the head off us or something?
I'll batter you.
I'll batter you. She was getting threatened by
shit out of you.
It was brilliant.
She was even going to kill Kylie
She was brilliant.
She said. She was great. They just had amazing guests.
I know, but even going on about it now, because we didn't, and I feel bad because we did speak as well about how much both of us have going on. We two of us have a lot going on. And I feel bad because we're not amazingly great at doing the downloading, the podcast, and getting the clips. Not. Well, you only learned.
Poor Joe was trying to show me through the phone. This is how, and
it's
I just
hard,
find it really
and it's
difficult.
time consuming. besides that, that's, I feel bad on our last couple of guests because we didn't really get it. So Shane McCarthy was like,
unbelievable.
to me, even thinking about the story, I feel like fucking crying.
Amazing,
and I'm not joking,
man.
because it was such a fucking hard one.
A very raw story. I mean, you hear of story people, movies even, you know, where you just see kids growing up in different environments and not left, I don't say left, but given to foster care, would say. So hearing that and then sitting there and then seeing someone grow so much from that.
When I after the podcast of Shane McCartan Take Life Back, and I went home and I told Sarah, I was like, I know I cried when Archie's story and all. But I got a lot, and I fucking choked up quite a lot, and I was do you know what I mean? And even I was a little bit embarrassed as well, obviously, you know what I mean? Being a man, you're not supposed to fucking cry.
Oh, that's shy.
No, of course it's shy. I cry all the time, right? No, not
Whinger. Cry baby.
Whinger. No, but it is. So that for me, and I feel bad that we didn't do some clips. So we need to get more.
So why don't I suggest something to you? And I know you're busy, right? But I know you can do this. Why don't we get a load of clips together from the show? Right?
Let's do as many clips as we can.
I'm going to put that challenge to you.
Right, okay, I'm going to get fucking... Anyways, we're going to get
more...
one
big, long reel of them. Like,
I don't know if people sit through them. Now, instead, I think you need to release literally and go, this was episode, and just still do...
Let's start back from Sean and Bannon. We'll grab one or two clips.
We'll go through whatever ones we think that would be. So, but the other one then as well, which is out today, which is not today, next week.
Yeah.
Is the shaman. The
shaman. How'd you get on? I'm raging I wasn't there. Yeah.
Excuse me, it blew my mind.
Yeah.
Honestly.
In what way? Why?
Because I and I'm not saying that I fucking felt so connected to the whole I'm not mad religious, but the spiritual end of that was like where I felt like I don't feel like that I need to be in recovery or like that, but the whole fucking end of it, of the fucking your mind being fucking free, you know what I mean? So I don't know, because like we've all had dark times, you know what I mean? But that alone, and you need, I know it's only out today, this is next week by the way, so this is last week we're talking about. Listen to the fucking podcast. You hadn't have a listen, and I want to get some clips over. Because there's some really interesting stuff on it. And he was one of my favourites.
Yeah, right.
He was one of my favourites.
And I think guests become favourites when you get interested and you learn stuff that's new. You know,
Jen Healy.
We
spoke for fucking hours. Well, it felt like it was hours.
Yeah, could have went on for hours.
Yeah.
Same with Lynn Rowan. It's just, I mean, you just meet them, and their stories are just so interesting, so big, so relevant, you know.
And then like, so I know we don't want to keep doubling up, but I think we could definitely double up. Not double up, but let's get them back in, because there's so much has happened for those people that we've had as guests.
Yeah, we've got a list of some brilliant guests coming on, so we'll continue that flow, and then we'll double up and go back, because
we'll bounce in.
Because they've not grown, they've done extras since the last show.
We could possibly even, because I know we have an hour, maybe do a half an hour recap with a couple of guests.
Yeah,
get them on together.
Brilliant.
That would even know each other. Maybe we could do like fucking.
Why don't we do a show?
No, I'm saying we can get in.
Show.
Yeah, I know the show is for next year, but but we could do something. But get like fucking, I'm just saying, get Una in and Lynn or something, and they talk about their different things, you know what I mean, at the same time. And then we can get like Jay and Ken on or something.
Brilliant.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
great
in that sense, and we could shoot the breeze about to see where they're going, how far they've gone. Because I think, to me, it's still interesting. But my whole interesting thing of it is people's fucking graduation and changing through life. And
I
there's
think,
so
and
much
that's
going
always
on.
going to happen, isn't it? Like, you know, you're never going to stay in the same mindset.
Yeah.
You know, we grow constantly, whether it's backwards or forward. Yeah. One way or the other, you're changing.
Like, see this thing where you said, and you're the difference. This is me. I'm more a fucking serious. Do you know what I mean? On this podcast.
Right.
I know I like to have the banter. Yeah. And I have, and I will have, and I have
but you're always saying you love interesting
I do,
stories.
but it's all, and somehow I'm passionate about a lot of stuff where I'm on a stage. Do you know what I mean? You're on stage, you're making about, fuck up, telling funny stories, or something's happening, you're taking a piss, you're bantering my audience and all like, and that's not who I am on the stage, a persona. It's funny of being a comedian. Yeah, and then here I feel as who I am, as who I'm talking about in my own fucking feelings, and that's where I feel more grounded here on the podcast than doing on stage. But I love the fucking stage. I love it. Nothing more as much as I love this podcast, I love nothing more than standing on that stage and telling them jokes and telling me stories and having a banter and have the fucking crowd laughing, chatting. We did a great show at the weekend with Will and Eric. We're sold out up in Batestown. And my show is on now, it's on sale.
Yeah.
Early bird tickets were sold out. The early board tickets sold out.
No doubt in my mind that they would sell out. It's
so
a great show.
We still have tickets not on the early board, but we only have with a handful of months early board sold out. And so my next show in Bettystown, come and see me. I'm doing the Rapunzel show, which sold out already last year.
Deadly.
In the Civic and the fucking we were in Liberty Hall and the Axis and all did really well. So it's in Bettystown and that's on the 17th of May.
Great.
Right in Bettystown. You can get your tickets. Go the fucking on my link on my bio, and I'm also in the Civic Theatre. So I'm bringing my old show to Bettystown.
Deadly.
And I'm bringing my new show. It's Civic. A work in progress. Do you know what a work in progress is?
Yeah, of course. So you know oh no.
So you're holding that fucking phone.
Yours went top.
Sorry, I'm only messing. So my other show is the 16th. I'm going to tell you this. I have a show in the Civic Theatre and it's in the studio room. So there's only 60 tickets for that. And that's a work in progress. So I'm going to be working on material and having a banter with the audience. So I'm going to be doing a few of them. I've one in the Mill in Dundrum on the 1st of May. And I'm going to do the Axis. And I'm going to do a few more small, intimate gigs as a work in progress shows. And then at the end of the year, I'm going to have it to put the show together, but I need a name. That's where also, if anyone's listening here, might do a little old clip in it. I need a name for my new show because I've no name for it.
Right.
So, but I'm thinking it because I like, do you know what I mean? I like having banter with the audience. So I was thinking about just calling it Joe Irish Banter.
Not bad.
Or your ma's a braza and your dad sells Avon.
Love that one. Ah, no, your dad sells Avon. I love it.
No, both together.
No, I know.
Because you know it's slagging. You'd be like, shut up you, your ma's a braza and your dad sells Avon.
Yeah.
Do you know what a braza is, Jamie?
What did he say? What did he say?
He says he knows the site. But that's not what it is.
No.
Okay, this is not getting clipped out. We're gonna put this. Is gonna be the
clip. Do
clip.
you know what brazier is?
The prostitute. It's an Irish word. Brazzers. Yeah, so the porn site is called Brazzers. Is that what he's on about?
I don't know. I never heard. Of course
you don't know. It's for men.
Yeah.
Oh, and women, sorry. But that's funny though, I just said that. Do you know what a brazzer is? He goes, no, but I know the site. He's talking about like porno brazzers and fucking... we're not promoting porn here, by the way. Don't watch porn.
Oh.
Don't watch porn or you'll go blind.
As Jamie said, unless they sponsor us.
You ruined that fucking joke on me. You ruined that fucking joke on me. Let me do that again. Oh, and he says, he said brazzers, and he's like, I watch the site. It's obviously a porn site. I'm saying this, don't watch porn or you'll go blind. You lose your sight. Oh, sorry, it's over there. Sorry. Don't watch porn. Nah, it was too late, wasn't it?
No,
it's still all right. Oh, sorry. Where's the camera again? Don't watch porn or your sight will go. I can't see a thing, sorry. Anyways. So that was let's recap on a lot of our guests. And when
you were saying about serious and fun and everything else, I think tonight I challenged myself to try and be a bit serious and have a conversation. Did it work?
No.
Jamie.
You laughed. You did try. You tried.
I know, it's different.
You do. Tell us about this whole fucking getting straight, your boyfriend slagging you. What's that all about? You said he was saying that you're fucking mad or something. Called you mad. Did he? A few times.
Why do we have to talk about that?
I don't know. Just because we think you're mad as well.
I kind of am.
I think we both know that we've spoke about this before. That
what?
We're not on the
How
fucking...
am I mad?
What? You're just fucking out, isn't she, Jamie?
That doesn't sound good.
Why? No, in a nice way. In a good way.
In the best way possible.
Yeah, of course. Who doesn't like mad people? Straight fucking thinking people are boring. 100%. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think people, I think you're mad.
I know I am.
I think we're all mad.
100%.
Yeah.
If I'm not talking or singing, I'm humming. I think I have a form of Tourette's. Like, I can't sit still. I'm not. Sarah said it to me as well. And I don't know what it's called, but even when I'm sleeping, I twitch, I twist, fuck it. She goes, it's like you were dancing in the bed. She held me down. She had to hold me down. Just dropped me to bed. Boy, bounce around like a
Having, like,
fucking weirdo.
seizures.
No, but I was thinking I wanted to look into that. I was like, is that like early signs of...
I think you become mad when you become free-willed and free-minded. And you become mental when you're just relaxing, chill, and then people are like, she's mad. You'd be like, I'm not mad. I'm just...
Yeah, you're
I'm
better
just
off.
me.
Sometimes I think if you're not really mad concerned about what people think, you can let yourself go.
You can let yourself go and just be you,
Yeah.
you know?
And it's only when people, people get to know you, if you're around people that they don't know you, you don't let your guard down. Do you know what I mean? You're sort of different.
Totally
and then when they
different.
get to know you,
Yeah.
you're like, and then you're like, oh.
Yeah, and we're like,
I
she's
am what it is.
deadly.
You know, fucking, yeah.
just
But
having
they
a
wouldn't,
laugh.
they'd say he's deadly.
Well,
to
in
me.
my case, it would be
To me.
she.
But do you know what I was just thinking about? A fucking, that, there's a fucking, do you like dogs?
Yeah, like...
Who said that's not, she's not mad? Yeah, well,
I love little dogs, and big dogs. But I had Nikita for like 6-7 years. But if you're gonna offer me to buy one or something, I don't.
They will look like a fucking sell dogs. What the fuck is going on? Is this a fucking... What's that film? Snatch? You want to buy a dog? Snatch, is it? They will look like I'm selling dogs, Shireen.
Kind of do.
Actually, a little bit, too.
No, like, yeah,
brother.
dogs are cool. Like,
No, because my neighbour got a dog, like, one of my neighbours, I don't want to give it away, but it's one of them fucking, for his wife. He got it for his wife, because he's out a lot.
keep
And
her company.
They're old, they're a little bit old, and he's out a lot, and he got it, and he was telling me, but, and it's one of them pugs.
Why, yeah.
You know the pugs?
I know them well, yeah.
And like, but despite the fucking, the squashed face and the bleeding bulging eyes and the saggy skin, the dog likes her.
I was going to add a bit in there.
I knew you were. It's too hard to do a little, isn't it? I shouldn't be trying material on her, should I?
No.
She's
No.
what? She,
No, I
you're
was
like
going to say, because I thought you were talking about...
There's a fucking satellite delay over there. What's
I
going
thought
on?
you were talking about the actual pug.
Yeah, but that's the joke.
I know. I know.
Shireen, I need a new co-host. Apply within.
I was
Apply within.
Because I was going to say,
Oh, yeah, but
you
that's
can't do that now.
I can
No
do
one
it.
new can
no,
come
I'm not
here
going.
now.
No, of course not. Of course not. But
Oh, you
that's
could
the,
just apply to the Shireen
that was the
show.
joke, Shireen. The joke was
Right, but
the size,
listen.
the fucking squash face, big eyes, saggy skin. The dog likes her.
Yeah, I got
And
that.
you like, she had that thing where she had to really go, I thought he was talking, didn't you? Your brain went, you didn't laugh, you went, I thought he was talking about the dog.
No,
I'm not doing jokes.
No,
anymore.
listen
I'm done.
to me. Let's
I'm giving
clear
up
this
comedy.
up. Let's clear this up, right? So I got that.
Someone else told me that joke,
but-
by the way. Thanks very much. Yui, for giving me that joke in the Jonestown. Eugene, thanks for that joke.
Before I caught the punchline, I was just about to say, yeah, and that breeding is real heavy as well.
Right, let's start again. Right, pretend that.
Right, okay.
So tell you about my fucking neighbour.
Yeah.
He's got a dog for his wife. My neighbour got a dog for his wife, you know, because he's always out all the time.
Yeah.
Shut up. So he's always out, right? And he wanted to get her a dog, right? Now they're old enough, like, you know what I mean? They're a while. But he got one of them, not the pugs.
Yeah.
He got little pug dogs. And besides the squash nose, not the big eyes,
Yeah.
the saggy skin and the fucking breeding,
Yeah.
the dog likes her. Right, anyways, that was the Joe podcast.
No, that was brilliant. That was
No,
great.
well,
That was great.
no,
What was her name?
I don't know. I think they called Daisy. The dog of the neighbour. The neighbour's name is Trisha. The neighbour's called Trisha. The dog's called Rosie
What a
or
joke.
something.
That was great.
That was it. Wasn't it? Thanks, Eugene, from the Jonestown house. Obvious fucking belt of a joke. And we are finishing on 1 second. And that's time. Episode 27. Joe and Shireen talk shy. No, we don't. We talk a little bit of good stuff.
Good. Yeah,
there was
no,
some
it's
interesting
crack.
stuff. We
Yeah.
spoke about your feelings, which I'm sure someone will care about.
We didn't.
And Jay will be like, oh,
Let's leave Jay out of the podcast.
So we talked about that now, and then we did, and we spoke a lot, and then we talked about the madness going on in the world and the traffic, and
we talked about a bit. We talked about our guests, our past guests. We talked about pictures
and how we're feeling.
Confidence and
so there was quite a bit in that.
Sister sheds and the shows.
Yeah, there was a little bit there. We did unpack a lot. We unpacked a lot of shit. Okay, thanks very much. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Shireen.
Well done, you
smashed it. Thanks, friends, for listening to episode 27. Give it up for Jamie. Let's give it up for Jamie. Give it up for Shireen and Joe Wordish. Thank you. Good night and God bless, or good morning.
Good night, God bless.
Put your hands in the air.